Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Nation, Universe, World, Legion. What's good? Mob, what's happening? Squad, what's up? Nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? Yeah, I got something for you. I got some news for you guys. You know I'm gonna put something out. I don't take a day for granted with this YouTube stuff. I just try to put something out. All right, what I got for you? Valve. We got Valve Windows 11 market share on Steam dropped to 41.61%. Okay, it says your stats counter is not the only analytics service reporting a decrease in Windows 11 market share. Valve published the latest result of its monthly hardware survey, claiming Windows 11 lost a bit of customers among Steam users as well. For those unfamiliar, each month Valve randomly picked the subset of Steam users and offered them anonymous participation in the survey. The provided data is platform average, and it helps developers to decide where to invest their time and resource to reach as many customers as possible. According to Valve, March 11, 2024, Windows 11 went down from 41.96% to 41.61%. Not bad. Says here, on the other hand, Windows 10 gained what Windows 11 lost. Its market share increased from 54.19% to 54.40%. Other Windows versions, which are unsupported, continue their inevitable demise. 64-bit Windows 7 has 0.49%, and then it says in parentheses negative 0.8 points, close parentheses, and 64-bit Windows 8.1 has 0.8%, close parentheses 0.1%, 0.1 points. And then it says here, overall, the 96.67% of all Steam users play games on Windows PC. Then it says negative 0.24%. Mac OS has 1.38, a plus 6, and then Linux has 1.94 plus 18. And then it says here, then it shows the processors. Intel 68.74 plus 80.3, and then you have AMD at 31.22, negative 0.83, and then Microsoft 0.4%, and then CPUs 6 cores 34.12 plus 0.69, and then AMD 4 cores 19.93%, and then in parentheses a negative 0.56, and then Microsoft 8 cores 19.38%, and then in parentheses it has a 0.33. Says here memory now 16 gigs. Intel is 47.7%, and then in parentheses is negative 1.34, and then AMD 32 gigabyte has a 29.29%, and then it says in parentheses plus 2.10, and then Microsoft has 11.74%, and then in parentheses it has 0.5. Now for GPU models, NVIDIA RTX 3060 is 6.71%, and then it shows in parentheses it has 0.71. Then for NVIDIA RTX 3060 it has a 3.98%, and 0.2. Then in parentheses in parentheses it has a 0.02. That's negative. And then on the Microsoft NVIDIA, the GTX 1650, the 3.95%. Then in parentheses it has a 0.16. Then video memory, it has for Intel it has 8 gigs, and that's a 35.17%, and then it has a plus 1.14 in parentheses. Now for AMD it has 12 gigs, and that's a 18.32%. but then in parentheses it has a plus 1.2, and then for Microsoft has a 6 gigs that's video memory, 14.79%, and then in parentheses it has a negative 0.72. And it says here display resolution is 1920 for who's this Intel 1920 by 1080 is 58.45%, and then in parentheses it has a 0.37, and then for AMD that's 2560 by 1440 has a 19.32%, and then in parentheses it has a 0.87 plus, that is. And then for Microsoft, it's 1366 by 1768. 1366 by 768. That's a 3.46%. And then in parentheses, it has a negative 0.1. And that should do it. Now, yeah, Windows operating system, up and down, up and down. Happens every month. So, yeah. And people got 3 comments here. Let me see what they're talking about. See what they're yapping about. Yapping. Okay, what do we got? Talk to me. Yep. Close that. Okay, what do we got? Any comments? Anything? Something? Nobody? Boo! No comments. Okay, says 3 here. 3 comments. See what people are talking about here. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, give me something. I know you guys like to talk. Talk. Anyway, I was still ain't coming up. All right, move on to the next thing. Can't sit there waiting on this. All right, let's see what else. Here's another piece of news for you. And this one is let's see here. What do we got? Whoops. Come back here. Says here Microsoft employees accidentally saved global Linux meltdown from CVE-2024-3090 XZ backdoor. Well, Microsoft and Linux working together. Hey, says here today Microsoft published its guidance and advisory on the XZ util backdoor vulnerability identified by CVE 2024-3094. This security vulnerability is a major flaw with a CVSS common vulnerability CVSS common vulnerability scoring system score of 10.0 and affects several Linux distros, namely Fedora, Kali Linux, OpenSUSE, Alpine, and could have had a massive global impact. And then it says here, luckily, the vulnerability was accidentally discovered in time by Microsoft Linux developer Andre Free, who was curious as to why there was a 500 ms delay in SSH secure shell portion connection, only to uncover a malicious backdoor that had been embedded in the XZ file compressor. Says here, so far at the time of writing, virtual total only lists 4 security vendors. Whoops. Four security vendors out of 63, including Microsoft, that are currently detecting the exploit as harmful. And says hence the eagle-eye nature of the Microsoft engineer has to be praised in this instance, as it is likely that many would have not bothered to look into it. The incident also highlights how open source software can be exploited by harmful actors. Yeah, says here, whoops, says here, whoops, come back here. Hence, the eagle-eyed nature of the Microsoft engineer has to be praised in this instant. And it says, as is likely that many would have not bothered to look into it. The incident also highlights how open source software can be exploited by, okay, I read that part. Been my computer playing mind games with me here. Playing mind games. All right. Well, the thing with Microsoft, well, at least they detected it, you know. That's called detail, by the way. Going over and making sure that, you know, things are working correctly, you know. Good job on that on the engineer's part. Says here, in case you're wondering, version 5.6.0 and 5.6.1 of XZ utils are compromised, and the total recommendation by the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, is to use other safe versions. Okay, and as per recommendation guidance, to verify if a system has a vulnerability, software users can run the following command in SSH with administrator privilege. It says third-party scanning and detection tools are also available. Security reach firm Quali and Binarly have published detection and scanner tools to detect. Wait a minute. Whoops, did I miss that? To detect if your system, yeah, you gotta when it comes to this cybersecurity stuff, man, yeah, you gotta be alert. Just gotta be. Okay, where was I at before I was rudely interrupted? Okay, says here, Quali publish. No, wait a minute. The third-party scanning and whoops, come back here. This thing jumping all over the place. Says here, the third-party scanning detection tools are available. Security research firm Quali and Binarly have published detection scanners and tool to detect if your system is affected. Quali has published VULN6 version 2.6.15.6 and marked the vulnerability under the QID, Quali, the vulnerability detection ID 379548. And says here, meanwhile, Binarly has released a free XZ backdoor scanner, which, upon detection of a compromised version of the XZ utils tool, will throw up a XZ malicious implant detection message. You can find the technical details related to the vulnerability on Binarly and Quali website. Any comments? Any comments? Oh, I got 16 of them. Yeah, 16 comments. Yeah, shows you that people take this tech stuff seriously. Let me see if I can pull some of them up. See what they talking about here. Anything? Come on. Show yourself. 16 comments. Woo! Alright. Anyway, let me move on to the next. See what I can do. And then we got the top 20 Steam Deck games. Oh yeah. For the month of March. Anything else we got? Anything else we got? Anything else we got? Anything else we got for the Steam Deck fans? Anything. Show yourself. Okay, we did that. Okay, we did that part. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nothing? All right. Oh, well, let me do the top 20 games then for Steam. See what we got. Top 20. Here's the top 20. Let's see. Stardew Valley is number 1. Balatro is number 2. Helldiver is number 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is number 4. Elden Rings is number 5. Deep Rock Galactic is number 6. Pal World is number 7. Cyberpunk 2077 is number 8. Monster Hunter World is number 9. Persona 3 Reloaded is number 10. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 11. Last Epoch is number 12. Binding of Isaac Rebirth is number 13. Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition is number 14. Red Dead Redemption is 2 is number 15. Vampire Survivor is 16. Dave the Diver is 17. Fallout 4 is 18. Hades is 19. And Persona 5 is 20. And those are the top 20 games for the month of what's this? March. Oh yeah, you guys are good. Okay, so Steam Deck moves right along. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else that I can cover? Anything else that I can cover? Let's see here. Anything else? Keep you guys up to date. Oh yeah, on the Steam Deck front. Steam Deck is always getting updates. Always update central, man. Let's see here. Anything else on the Steam Deck front? Going once, going twice. Any new games? Anything? Ubisoft is Ubisoft. Let's see here. Ubisoft is laying off employees. Let's see here. Man, layoffs hurts. Okay, it says here. Ubisoft announced more layoff with 45 position cut. Yeah, the game industry for you folks. Let's see here. Ubisoft has taken a significant step forward, streamlining its operation by announcing the layoff of 45 employees across its global publishing and Asia Pacific division. This move is a part of Ubisoft's ongoing effort to enhance its collective efficiency and adapt to the evolving market with a wait a minute. Did I just come back here? Okay. See if I can with a more efficient and agile approach, 45 positions eliminated. The decision to reduce the workforce affects 45 positions in total, underscoring Ubisoft's commitment to reorganizing its structure for long-term success. Despite the challenge in this present, the Ubisoft is providing comprehensive support to those impacted by the layoff. Ubisoft's latest release, Skull and Bones, marked a significant milestone in the company's portfolio. However, as the industry grapples with these changes, Ubisoft remains focused in adapting, thriving amidst a market evolution. That's what they say, market evolution. Huh? Then it says, this week alone has seen several notable layoffs within the industry, including the closure of Slimegate Barcelona. 120 contractors role cut at Nintendo of America ahead of Switch 2 launch, and the job reduction at Halo and CO support studio Certain Affinity, among others. As the gaming industry navigates these challenging times, Ubisoft's decision to streamline its operation highlights a commitment to efficiency and adaptability, setting a precedent for others to follow in a rapidly changing landscape. It says, what do you think? What do you think about Ubisoft's recent decision to reduce its workforce? Share your opinion and thoughts. Yeah, the game industry for you folks. Yeah, it happens. Job layoffs hurt, man. It hurts, it stings, it bites, but gotta move on, you know. Anything else on the gaming front? Oh, Intel. Let's see if I got anything else here. Intel Arc GPU driver 1.01 5382 WHLQ release. That means when they do a graphics driver update, that means you know what? I'm gonna have to do this for the MSI Claw. You know, yeah, Chris, cover that. Anything else? Let's see here on the gaming front. Yeah, man. Okay, CD Projekt Red speak out against microtransaction after Dragon Dogma 2 fiasco. Yeah, folks. Yeah, I do take this YouTube thing seriously. I don't take it for granted. CD says here, according to a comment that was made by Chief Financial Officer at CD Projekt Red, the company won't be adding any microtransaction to their upcoming and current single-player games. I'm sure this made every gamer everywhere sigh a sign of relief, as it should, because microtransactions don't belong in a single-player game, and I could make a long argument for some multiplayer ones too. What CD Projekt Red had to say. Pio Lubo Wiz, the chief financial officer, in an interview with Stockwatch.pl, was asked if CD Projekt Red future games will feature a microtransaction. Nailubo replied, "We don't see a place for microtransaction in the case of single-player games." Says here, the interview comes not too long after the release of Dragon Dogma 2, which brought up the hot topic of microtransaction in a single-player game, especially those which are just greedy. Although they didn't rule out microtransaction in their games, they said, "We do not exclude that we will see this solution in the future in the case of multiplayer projects. This might relate to CD Projekt Red, Witcher 3 multiplayer game. Either way, it sounds like they'll be pretty cautious about how they deploy them." And then he says, thoughts. What's the most egregious use of microtransaction you've ever seen? Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Microtransactions, man. Loot boxes. You blame EA for this. They were responsible for this. Man, the Star Wars fan base went off. Oh yeah, they did. They went off, man. They let it be known that it's not acceptable. Okay, what else we got? Let's see here. Here's another one for you. You Steam Deck fans, I got you covered. Yeah, I don't take this for granted. This is work, so I put the work in. It says here, unique first-person shooter AR-based adventure, Waking Tide, launched today on Steam. Says here, it says here, this is a good news for the fan of AR gaming experience, as the Waking Tides is officially releasing on Steam today for PC. The game was designed and performed by Dries Scabelli, published as the Airship FX, and promise an innovative, captivating atmosphere adventure game that thrives on Stop it. I'm not trying to see that. See here, promise and innovate and captivated atmospheres game that thrives on experimentation. Says here, create using the latest Unreal Engine 5 technology. The game has you solving puzzles with web AR hints, which are integrated with your smartphones for a rather unique experience. There's a trailer below which shows you the gameplay of some of the AR elements. And then it says, I will leave that trailer. It says here, atmosphere adventure, augmented reality, love crafting, walking simulator. Then it says, Waking Tides introduce a compelling story in the murky haze of unsettling fogs. A fateful bond is shattered as your faithful companion vanish into the watery abyss. When consciousness returns, you'll find yourself stranded on a enigmatic oil rig, a haunting testament to the unknown, and a bizarre outworldly object lifter. The rig deck there on nearly presence, mocking the law of reality as a pulsating pain grips your skills. An enigmatic and perilous odyssey unfolds, beckoning you to uncover the secrets that lies hidden within the twisted realm. And then it says here, Walking Tides takes players on an immersive first-person adventure with AR, adds a unique dimension, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. The game features a challenging puzzle, showing players to summon optional hints through the accompanying WebAR application. What makes this truly exceptional is that the AR functionality directly utilizes smartphones' natively WebAR capabilities, eliminating the need for external apps. Downloads a Symbiote currently in parallel in the game world. And what it says here, how to play. Waking Tide is available on Steam right now for $12.79. Yeah, I will leave the two videos here in the I will leave the two video links in the description box. We'll do that. All right. And this is called it's called the Waking Tides. Yeah. Anything else on the gaming front? All right. See if I can find something else here. Give you guys some news. Okay, Capcom survey reveals a strong demand for Dino Crisis. Hey, I played Dino Crisis on some surround sound speakers, man, in the dark. Oh yeah, the first one on the PlayStation. Yeah, played that game. It says here, Capcom, a titan in the game industry known for acclaimed hits on platform including PS4, Steam Deck, including PC, Steam Deck, PS4, PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, recently conducted a survey that has gaming community buzzing with excitement. The survey aimed to gauge fan interest in the rival of beloved franchise, with Dino Crisis emerging as a standout favorite alongside other classics such as Mega Man, Onimusha, and Ace Attorney. Fans eagerly for old favorite returns. Capcom News Super Election Vote, comment popular words. And they said, we have picked out the most popular comment over 200,000 votes, and the Capcom Super Election is scheduled to close the 4th to 12th Friday. It says, let's vote. I'm not voting. I don't vote. Not me. You can miss me with that. Anyway, let me get this here. Says here, the survey result received a significant yearning among fans for a trip down memory lane, partially with the return to the dinosaur-infested world of Dino Crisis. This isn't the first time fans have voiced their desire for returns of such retro classic. Capcom Social media and various fan art have echoed this sentiment, highlight the sustained interest in seeing these dormant IPs revived. And it says, while Capcom has not confirmed any plans for a Dino Crisis remake, this consistent fan demands underscores a clear message. The appetite for a modern take on dinosaur-themed adventure is as strong as ever, with Capcom's history breathing life into classic scenes. Fans remain hopeful the Dino Crisis will soon rejoin the ranks of a chief franchise. The survey also queried the interest in series like Okami. Dead Rising shows a particular fascination with Jurassic creatures. The feedback represents in a world cloud shared by Capcom on Twitter included Dino Crisis among the most mentioned, indicated its prominence in the hearts of fans. Despite the ongoing success of current franchise, the call of revival of Capcom classic series is undeniable. Whether Dino Crisis will rise from the depths of extinction remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the fan base passion for Capcom rich legacy is alive as the dinosaur they wished to see return. Well, Dino Crisis, hey, why not? Why not? But if they do a Dino Crisis, it would have to be open world. It would have to be open world out the gate. It would have to be. So yeah, can't go back to the old form. You can't go back to the old format. So yeah, that game would have to be open world. Okay, what else I got? Anything else on the, let's see, on the gaming front, if I can get something here. What's this? Call of Duty Mobile. Let's see, Warzone Mobile launch earning fall 67% short of this Call of Duty mobile launch. On a mobile platform, well, we'll see. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. Put something out there. Call of Duty Warzone on a mobile. If the phone is strong enough, then you should be able to stream it and run it, you know. But fans are used to playing Warzone on a console or computer, you know. So yeah, or these portable PCs. On mobile, that screen is kind of small, you know. So yeah. But other than that, man, that's all the news I got to report for today. For now, I'll be back with some more. But other than that, I had to keep you Steam Deck fans up to date on what's going on in the gaming front. So yeah, you got your top 20 games. Yeah, you got your Windows 11 market share. You got your Microsoft helping Linux. You know, so yeah, got you guys covered, man. So other than that, you guys are good. Take care of your health. Take care of your strength. Stay safe. Have fun gaming. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Borg, Dark Side. Go. Peace.